everybody, steviePee. This is the volume you get today. Whoa, that's bright. So, last night on my way home, I had, I was pumped, I was excited. I was feeling good, you know, I was ready to fight, it was good. And then I had a video, which is the one before this. The other ones didn't get up yet. But the one that went up before this was, it was more sober. It was a serious video. It didn't start that way, but that's the way we ended up. We ended up talking about, you know, your why, and you should watch it. Because if you're having trouble getting past certain stumbling blocks, certain walls, certain barriers in your journey towards whatever goal it is that you're trying to get to, whether it's a weight loss goal, whether it's a physical goal, a spiritual goal, relationship goal, a school goal, right? It's just too hard. It's just too hard to push past. And you're just getting your butt whooped. Knowing what your reason why is, the true reason why you want to do that, the why you want to be there, right, is going to help you. And attaching an emotional outcome, an emotional feeling to the outcome makes it all the more real. Because we lie to ourselves all day, every day. And we're used to that. So we can say something and forget we've said it 10 seconds later. You know, when you meet a person, you're like, hi, your name's John. All right, hi, your name's, I have no idea what your name is. You know those moments where, you know, you're like, yeah. And you have no idea what just happened. We can be like that with our goals too. We can be setting goals all the time, every day, because we want to become that person we want to become, right? And then just life gets in the way. And the reason those goals, and like New Year's resolutions, the reason they don't take hold and take root in our life, and we don't achieve them, and we get used to failure, and then we stop making goals and stop making plans because we don't like that feeling of failure. The reason we hit that so often is because we really truly haven't attached an emotional feeling to the outcome. And I know people say, you know, feelings are for wusses, but you buy everything you buy because it feels good. You feel like it. We're emotional people. Even the guys, even the hard-ass guys, we're emotional people, right? We cannot separate, you know, what we do from our emotions. We can try, we can mask those emotions, but not really. You know, we still, the emotional decision is part of our makeup, right? That's what makes us, you know, do some of the things that we do. Most of the things we do, right? So for me, losing weight, I do it because if I don't, I'm not going to be able to be there for my kids later on. I'm not going to be there for my wife. And some other dude with money is going to show up, sweep her off her feet. He's going to raise my kids. Maybe he's not going to be a good guy. Maybe he's going to appear to be a good guy. But maybe he's going to have, you know, wrong things going on in his life. Maybe he's got a thing for my daughters, right? Maybe I'm not there to protect my daughter from some scumbag because I died at 35, right? Now it sounds morbid. I know, it really does. But the reality is, if you're not here to protect your family, who is? Right? If you're not here to love your wife, then who will be? If you're not here to love and care for your husband when he's sick like me, then who is? Right? You've got to have that emotional attachment to the reason you're doing something. Now, I'm talking about weight loss, but this goes for all areas of your life, right? You can't let being sick be an excuse for you to fail. right? Failure is not an option when it comes to your health, when it comes to your relationships. There's far too much on the line. And once you connect an emotion to that, you're going to have a much, much better chance at achieving that success that you're trying so hard for. And it doesn't matter how often you fail, you fall off the boat, you fall off the horse. It doesn't matter, right? Your true worth is determined by how you deal with that issue, how you deal with that failure. If you're not failing, you're not trying. Failure does not mean that you're failing. Everything important in life came through failure. Big discoveries came through failure. Millionaires came through failure. Over and over and over again. Everybody fails. You're not a loser because you fail. You're a loser because you decide not to try again. It is all up to you. I don't care where you came from. I don't care if you came from a good home, a bad home, a rich home, a poor home. I don't care if you were born from a baboon and you grew up on the streets of somewhere with no parents, raised by chickens. It doesn't matter, right? Because only you have the ability to choose who you want to be. The poorest people that came from nothing have achieved huge things. And they have come through failure time and time again. You do the same. It is all up to you. It's not up to your partner. It's not up to, your spouse, your wife, your husband, your dog, your dentist, your doctor, your parents. You know what? Parents if you're a parent, you know. If you're not a parent, you assume your parents are idiots. They don't know what they're doing. And you know what? They don't. We're trying to figure it out every day. We got a pretty good idea. But we figure it out every day. And we fail every day. And hopefully we fix enough of those failures that our kids turn out good. But you can't forget about you. You've got to keep you as a priority in there. Because if you don't, you're not going to be around to see your kids make it. To see your kids go through their failures and their successes and their triumphs and their hurt and their amazing achievements that we all have to go through. And you're not going to be there to tell your kids what I'm telling you now. Because it wasn't until I understood that my decisions have to be an emotional decision for them to really take root in me. You aren't with your spouse because it was a logical decision, in most cases. And by God, if you're fat, your spouse isn't with you because it's a logical decision. They don't look at you and go, hey, that guy's fat, he'll be dead in 10 years. I'm going to hook up with him. It's an emotional decision, right? And how you convinced your beautiful spouse to be with you. That was an emotional thing too. And that was some serious, serious salesmanship. Right? It really was. Understand that you're an emotional being. Control those emotions. But know that they are an integral part of your life. And they will help you become the best you can be. They will help you achieve your goals. They will help you achieve success beyond your wildest dreams. If you just accept that failure is a part of what you are, and that you're man enough or woman enough to just get back up and beat that horse and overcome that issue and climb that wall or blow it out of the water. I guess there's a wall in the water. You know what I mean. You guys are champions. Decide it. Own that. Become that. Know the reason you're going after whatever goal it is, and you'll own it. Love you guys. steviePee. A little sick, but I'm overcoming it. Alright? See you guys on the flip side or something. I don't know what that means. Alright, bye-bye.